The mayor of Logansport declared a state of emergency this weekend so he could continue driving a city dump truck, volunteering his time with others at the city pool construction project. He says what he did was within his powers and that the only person who complained is his opponent in the November election, something that opponent disputes.
Look, this is no more than a cheap political ploy. That's what this is.
Mayor Ted Franklin says he was volunteering his time Sunday with several others, including the police chief, moving dirt from the ongoing construction project at the Tower Park pool to the old Tipton Elementary School about 3 blocks away. That's when he got word of a complaint that city equipment was being used on a Sunday. That complaint was baseless. But another one, a little later, had merit. He was driving a dump truck without a commercial driver's license. After talking with the city attorney, he declared a state of emergency just for the 3 blocks in between the job sites, for as long as the volunteers were working Sunday.
I didn't see it as a big deal and still don't see it as a big deal. We were covered under state statute, and the opinion of the city attorney said this is simple.
Franklin says while he's never had a CDL, he's owned and driven a dump truck and a bucket truck in the days before a special license was needed. He's also a firefighter with plenty of experience driving a fire truck as well. And because the city had authorized its use, if there would have been any accidents or wrecks, he would have been covered under the city's insurance policy. He says throughout the pool project, many residents have volunteered their time to save on costs, including 200 children who painted various murals. He estimates the work of Volunteers Sunday saved about $10,000.
We want to save money where we can, every opportunity that we can, but really it was to just advance the project. It wasn't as much about the money as it was being able to get the project done.
Because of state law governing home rule, Franklin could make the call without anyone else's approval. But the move doesn't bother Council President Joe Buck.
I don't have a problem with that. If it had gone to the council to vote, I'd have definitely voted to go ahead and do it.
Franklin says he's been told the complaints were made by Dave Kitchell, his opponent in November's mayoral election.
This is really a non-issue. It's a cheap attempt, but it's a non-issue.
Reached late tonight, Dave Kitchell disputes some of Mayor Franklin's story. He says he was not the only person to complain about what happened Sunday. He also says it's part of a pattern that Franklin has of acting above the law. News 18 tried reaching City Attorney Randy Head and Indiana State Police for this story, but neither returned our messages. Meanwhile, work continues on the Tower Park Pool project, which was initially slated to be done by June.